My name is Heather. I'm so happy you're here for meditation. Thank you so much for caring about yourself enough to show up for yourself in this way. It's not always easy, but it is worth it. So, congratulate yourself. Feeling joyful on this beautiful day 19 of our meditation challenge. And someone that's been a really big influence on me is Tony Robbins. Love him. I remember I went to a seminar and they said, what do you want to be? And I stood up and I said, I want to be the female Tony Robbins. And someone said behind me, I bet you could do better. And that really landed with me. But I still love Tony. So I have a quote from Tony today. Stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible with your approach. So know what outcome you would like to have, but be flexible enough to allow the circumstances to change and to allow yourself to have that ability to shift gears, to change the pace, to switch up the tempo, and to be flexible, to be malleable, to be able to move in different ways. And we make decisions, but we can stay really flexible on the approach. And we might want to get to a certain place, right? Whether that's a certain bank account or a certain state of being. But conditions change and circumstances change. And so I think even more important is to be flexible with the approach, just allowing yourself to shift gears when you need to shift, because the only thing that's constant is change. So let's change this inner landscape. Let's call in and cultivate this sense of peace. I heard this really cool thing yesterday about pain versus pleasure. Cool, right? Pain versus pleasure. We've all been there where we would rather enjoy a pleasure. Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Leave your country in the comments or your location. That way we can see what a global impact we're having. But yeah, choosing pain or choosing peace over pleasure is a more expedient pursuit to get to our inner happiness, because pleasure is always fleeting. There's always the next thing, right? Like a vacation might please me, but what I'm really after is the peace that I get while being on vacation. And so just trying to see the difference between our pains, our pleasures, and choosing from the intention of developing the most peace. So without further ado, let's develop the peace within. I'm going to set a timer right now. You're sitting up tall. You are aware and alert that this day is valuable because we woke up today. Some people didn't. And we're really blessed and lucky that we did, and we're here together. So let's breathe in and breathe out. Let's recenter ourselves. Big horizontal belly breath. Exhaling, releasing, relaxing. And let us begin. Simply notice your breath. Notice the sensations around you. I like to really zoom in and see if I can feel the air of the space that I'm in on my skin. If I can kind of see my body as a container for all of my bits, for all my experiences, and notice what is outside of me. To take a deeper look at what is within. So it's totally normal to have thoughts pop up. My wish for you is that the observation is a moment of celebration where we can say, oh, that's interesting that I'm thinking of this right now. But I came in with the intention of having a one-pointed focus on my breath, on this moment. And we can put those thoughts to the side just for these 7 minutes together. Try to deepen the breath anytime you notice yourself lost in thought. Taking a moment to celebrate this moment of awareness, because that's where the nectar of life really lives. That moment we get to shift and pull our attention back to the most valuable thing right here, right now, our breath. our first bell to bring us back to this moment, to breathe deeper, fuller breath as far down into the belly past the chest that we can. Yesterday we ideated on the third eye center. We were breathing in, thinking about that which is unseen, knowing that there are these forces like the wind that we can feel, but we can't see, and we can trust that there are forces working for our greatest good that we will never see. We will only feel. So while you breathe in and out, just notice that space above your brow, right in the center, that space of all-knowing and all-seeing, of the unseen. Bringing your attention to the third eye and trying to breathe through. Noticing if it relaxes the eyes and the jaw as you exhale. Trusting these unseen forces and breathing life into this third eye center to be more aware of these forces working for us. Breathing deeper, fuller breath, staying focused on that third eye center. Perhaps you introduce a color to illuminate your whole mind, the entire space behind your third eye. Keep breathing in. Let's take a couple deep breaths together in these last moments. Breathing in full deep breath, surrendering focus. Breathing out, feel how much you can relax and let go. Fuller, deeper breath. Three bells indicating the close of our practice. Breathing in, the arms above the head. Stretch long to the fingertips. Bringing the hands forward, each finger to touch. I am infinite, powerful possibility. Hands resting gently at your heart, bowing in to first honor yourself for making space for this practice, for giving yourself the best of you. Take a breath on that. Let us close with honoring each other, for we are more powerful in unity. Take a breath on that. You can let the hands go. You can butterfly, the eyes open. And simply notice how you feel. If any energy is shifted, if you feel this sense of peace within, a sense of accomplishment, or maybe a little bit of that pleasure we talked about. I want you to think about someone you admire and look up to. Bex is feeling fresh. Thank you, Bex. Love you. Stay committed to your decisions, but stay flexible in your approach. I leave you with this on this beautiful Saturday. Can't wait to finish this month strong with all y'all. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Find me on all the links below. I'm here for you, always rooting for you, encouraging you, and supporting you, just like the universe is doing for me and all of us. I love you so much, especially Bex. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a super blessed, awesome day. Make my dreams come true by subscribing, please. Kisses and hugs for life. Catch you on tomorrow's day 20.